Naruto!
Oh, here's a Norwegian beer. Damn. Beer flavored with vodka. Oh, this one's for Harald Balder. Skål. Well, good morning. The adventure goes on. Finally, we did have some 8 hours of sleep. And this is the yurt. We have 3 yurts over here, actually. And you can see we have just some smoke coming out because we have just lighted it up to keep it warm, so to say. In the night it was even hot, and well, it was overnight. Overall, it was a good night. But this is the view I was talking about in the last video, what we are waking up over here to. It's quite epic, it's quite epic. And even in front there is a mountain, there's another mountains everywhere. Right now I'm going to enjoy some, what I imagine, very light Alpine breakfast. A French breakfast, just some croissant and some breads. I think Sabine is already there. And then we're probably going to take a look at some maps. Where can we hike in the surrounding area? Because originally we had planned to go hiking or adventuring 2 hours from here, but since this is kind of roads that you get in some smaller places, and our car over there, it doesn't have the winter tires. We do have like the winter chains, but I really don't know how to use them, so that's probably not gonna work out the way we had planned it. But yesterday we spoke to some other guy and his wife, and they said there's plenty things to do in this area, so probably gonna explore this whole area instead of taking 2 hours trip to somewhere else. So now we're returning to the community area, which is, you know, of course, usable by everybody. And also the family yesterday, they were chilling here during the evening while we were making our grill. So so yeah, well, this is our light breakfast. Here we have some local breads, I imagine from boulangerie, some croissants, some orange juice, coffee, sugar, butter, and milk. So like I said, very light breakfast. Didn't expect much, and well, this is just perfect to start the day going. Anyway, do I have to press the button?
Yes.
Yeah?
At least I did. I work it.
I hope it doesn't pop open. Yeah. There it goes. So yeah, probably gonna have coffee, the breads, then look at the maps and then decide where we're going, right? Cool, let's do that. This little walk that we did here on this wooden trail, it's called, the small trail is called Bout Du Lac, or very close to that. I'll put it on the screen, which actually means the bottom of the lake or the foot of the lake, because now we're at the bottom or at the entrance or at the end of the lake Annecy, or Annecy as I've been hearing lately the correct pronunciation. And we passed some small rivers that used to, I guess in the springtime, when the ice and the snow is melting down, is just coming in into small streams of rivers. There's a ton of small rivers coming into the lake and filling it in. So the wooden trail, this logs, I'm not sure, well, let's just call it the trail. It goes around a little bit of the lake, so we're gonna do that maybe for an hour or two, and then later on we'll try to go back up in the mountains. But it's just nice to see this lake today, because yesterday it was all covered in mist, or the biggest part of the day. Over there, those mountains, that was the place where we were yesterday, where the guys were paragliding from. I think even though a little bit more to that side. So yeah, it's truly a pleasure to see this. I mean for every nature lover, I guess that's a pleasure to come here. And Lake Annecy, or Annecy, it's been quoted the Europe's most cleanest lake, and there's plenty of beaches, plenty of swimming spots around here. So I can't wait for the summer, maybe not next year, but the year after that, to come back here, set up a camp next to the lake, and wake up to the lake itself. Apparently here's a little bit about the history, and here you have the slider, how it looked about 15,000 years ago and 60,000 years ago. So I think this is what we have right now, but 60,000 years ago it was just a giant glacier that melted and thus created this beautiful lake. Can you imagine the ice sheets reaching way up to the mountains? That is insane. That is the true ice age. Let's climb up the stairs and check the view from up there. Whoa, it's like pretty stony looking. Hello darkness, my old friend. Yeah, and we left the boys downstairs because they really can't walk on these, and that happened already sometimes, that they got their nails broken in this, and then it was bleeding pretty bad. A little climb. So I guess we came from all the way over there, and our Airbnb is under these mountains over there. That's where our Airbnb is, or I should probably say our yurt. Another day we'll go to Annecy, which is basically over there, and hopefully we're gonna take the road on this side this time, or the next time, because there was another castle, but I heard that it's not so easily to enter that, because there are some royalties living, I suppose. So but at least get some shots and some presents of it. We're probably gonna climb some mountains 2 hours from now, or maybe an hour from now, so let's not waste any time. Time is precious, the sunlight is precious, because at 4 o'clock, 4:30, the freezing temperatures are setting in again. Apparently even this little place has a small history behind it. Used to be a medieval castle over here. What happens if we flip this? Can we flip it? Oh, there's some history behind it. Of course, it's all in French, which we do not speak so well. I'll not even try. And when we did pass this way, we did see this open field next to the river, which is apparently a water mill. Un vivier à poisson. So, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So you're saying this is the best stick? The devil's fork. Can you jump? You tiny beast. He is a tiny devil. Look, he brought the devil's fork. Okay, you need help? I got the devil's fork. Jump, 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 jump. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Well, we had to change our plans a little bit because the road up there was too icy and we couldn't actually go up there. So we improvised a little bit because we found like this mountain up here. Well, not really a mountain, more like a mount, because we did want to go sleigh riding a little bit, but we planned it for another day. So when I say we improvised a little bit, is that we're gonna do the sleigh riding today instead of other day, and then see other mountains probably where are less icy roads somewhere here in the surroundings, but that's completely for another day. But for now, I mean, this place looks perfect because there are no children that Caesar can bother or knock off their feet or skis, and well, generally it's nobody here, so also the dogs can just run loose. And a little bit later, I think around 2 o'clock, we checked, there's an abbey nearby and they make their own cheese and possibly wine, so we really want to try some of the local cheese and wine. That's a little bit for tonight as well, for this evening. But for now, let's just climb that huge mount and try a little bit of sleigh riding. Whole experience with the sleigh kind of was ruined by my fat ass, which immediately broke the sleigh almost in half. I guess we should have gotten probably the wooden one. And so instead of that, we're just gonna explore like a little this area
Apparently that is also the hiking path to the Abbey over there, and I think by the time when we are finished this path, it will probably be the opening time, which is at 2 o'clock, right?
Yes.
So let's go! Now we're here at the Abbey to get some cheese and I hope also some wine. It's pretty cool over here. It's still really decent views. And I think after we get the cheese, we don't even really know what we're gonna do, because we tried to hike a little bit on some paths, but even though I have like these winter boots, they are of course not like, you know, for climbing slippery surfaces. So yeah, and also we don't have snowshoes. We could maybe try to take a look later in the shop in the village and then get a pair of snowshoes, because tomorrow we're really planning to conquer some of the mountains or some hiking paths on the mountains. Probably not gonna go nearly anywhere to the top, because we are kind of like amateurs with this whole hiking thing. So hiking in winter is definitely much harder, because you're sweating much more, and also the slippery road doesn't make things easier. So yeah, I don't know even, what do you think we're gonna do once we go back?
I have no clue.
So we have absolutely no clue. So probably, I don't know, check something around the village. Ideally we're gonna try to reach some peaks or go a little bit more up to the mountain, so we can enjoy the views on the lake or on the village. So we'll see. Well, naturally you couldn't film inside, but we did get the local cheese. Let me film from this side. Abbey of Tamie. So that's very beautiful. It already, you can like smell it from the outside. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna bullshit anybody. I don't know a lot about cheeses. I just know when the cheese is good, then I instantly know it. But I think I didn't have a bad cheese in my life, and I think in the last 6-7 years I've been eating a lot of cheeses. And then we also got like these tiny liquors. Here you hold them. Chartreuse, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's quite strong. This one is 43% alcohol and this one is 55, so I think it's just fair to split one of that. Yeah, let me have that half shot.
Yeah, and then we hike there with people there.
Let me drink this in.
Do the honor.
Yes. Oh, you can go first and tell me if it's poisonous or not.
Cheers. Yeah, thanks.
It's funny, you took the sip first and then you smelled it.
Other way than the wine.
So what do you think?
It tastes like honey.
Tastes like honey?
Yes. And afterwards it's very spicy in your belly. Start is sweet, and the ending is burning.
They're pretty good, yeah. It's like honey, kind of honey liquor, because they did have like a lot of honey stuff. Well, let's split this one too. Don't cheat on me.
Yeah, drinking it on camera. Yeah?
It's not really drinking, it's just like a healthy shot. Like, I mean, the abbots did it here in the abbey, then we can do it too. I mean, amen. Well, that was good. We came down from the place where we were, and we still tried to salvage the situation a little bit. We saw there was a sign that apparently in one place there was a cave and a waterfall. Then we approached this beautiful building which was gated, and apparently also behind that building was the waterfall, so we couldn't see it. But then my wife said, Enriquez, don't beat yourself down, and let's show the people a little bit of the village where we're staying, near the Faverges, whatever it's pronounced. So also we're gonna try to find a sports shop and see if we can buy some snowshoes here. And second of all, we would like to go to a restaurant today and eat that famous raclette, which is cheese that they eat over here in this region. And that's, I wouldn't say like a copy of fondue, but that's like the French version of the fondue. So yeah, let's just walk around the city and or the village and see what kind of shops can we find over here. No, I see. I think they wanted to put like a color on it, but I'm gonna devour it in a minute. Ah, beautiful. I mean, look at that filling. Insane. What did you get?
Some local pastry with
Raisins and
raisins and boiled cream.
and it's glazed.
And glazed.
Well, it's just a quick munchies. I do think I see some shops over there, like for equipment, so I think that's probably the first thing we're gonna check. And then just walk around more, I guess. Just in case if you're wondering what a house or an apartment costs over here, here's like an property agency, real property. And even like this one for 85,000. I mean, like, it might be an old house, but if you make it work inside, or even all these beautiful places, like for 150,000 in the Netherlands, you couldn't probably get a bike shed. So it's actually also much cheaper than in Austria. Because in Austria we were looking also at some properties. It was 500,000 for an old unrestored house. So if you want to move to Faverges, go for it. I mean, what are we gonna do now?
I think we go back to the shop, buy something nice, go to B&B, eat the veggies, cook something nice and plan tomorrow really good. And then in the evening we find a restaurant, because today is like waste of the time to wait until it's open.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
I think so too.
better to use the time useful for tomorrow, that we don't have bummers.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we can just like pick up some local wines, local beers.
Yes.
Go to the community room,
Yeah,
make our yurt warm,
exactly.
do some things what we need to do around the yurt. Yeah, I think that's what we'll probably do. Let's go to the supermarket. I'll try to sneak in the camera until the security guy throws me out, but I wanted to show you guys the beers they had and the amount of wines they have.
Mine's also the strong drinks and liquors.
Strong drinks, liquors, they had absinthe, I'm sure. Like a huge choice of foods that I have never seen in my life. So these are apparently the salty pies with the raclette inside. So I think we'll go for that one.
Yes.
Oh, but you said something about soup?
Yeah, see, I think this is something for Christmas because it's saying here like something with the Christmas. It's lobster soup.
Lobster, yeah. I mean, let's try it. Let's definitely try that.
For tomorrow for Christmas.
Let's try. What did you see?
This Christmas candy is almost like in when we were small.
Young.
Young. See, there is the.
Yes, I don't know what you call it. Do you think we need it?
No, because it's so much for us.
Let's check out what Christmas wine do they have. I have like absolutely no idea what I'm looking at.
Simple ones. Maybe we should take. There was a local one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the local ones. You see, this is from Xinjiang, where we wanted to go.
So we don't need to go. Bingo!
Bingo. Okay, we're just gonna take this wine because we saw that's coming from the place where we want to go ourselves tomorrow, maybe.
Yes, and this is perfect with the cheese because the guy from B&B told me that the wine is was made in this region.
Right. Exactly.
But it was good with the cheese, so it's our plan for tomorrow.
This is the stuff that we got like at the Abbey. Here's an absinthe. But it's 65% proof. 65 proof.
Look in there, there's the crystals inside.
I don't know what are these crystals? I mean, there has to be like some special plant. Oh, I think I've seen this growing everywhere, actually. A lot of cheap liquor. We're not gonna try that, even though some of them look tasty. And I remember when we were in Austria, we actually got some of this cheap stuff. It turned out to be perfect. I think it was something with, not really palinka, but something like palinka. Like plum vodka, I think.
This is the original French Alps. Much more better.
Yeah, let's see what the back says.
You don't speak French?
Well, I can code some words out of it. There's some fruit aroma, and something with grill. So I think this will be fine.
Yes.
Let's take this one. And here are all kind of meats. In Latvia they call this the cold meat. I'm kind of a big fan of it. So let's try this one.
Seems like this one goes together with whiskey.
It's a little bit pricey. Oh my god, they have like the big jar. The big jar. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, look at the price.
And this normally is the price which you would pay in the Netherlands, the small one. So definitely we're taking this one. Oh my god. This one I had yesterday was pretty good. Also, this was the cheapest one I got yesterday. It was also pretty good. But I don't see the Lindemans anymore. It's actually quite crowded here today because tomorrow is Christmas. So probably a lot of people are eyeballing me. But where are the Lindemans? Oh, here they are, here they are, here they are. Like normally in the Netherlands you can only find this one, not all the other ones. And this one, of course, and this one. This one's pretty good. This one as well. Well, I'm not gonna probably point out all the Dutch beers that they have, but just believe me when I'm telling you they do have a lot of those Dutch beers. There's this one, this one, this one. Taking this one. just for the souvenir to bring home, so we don't have to stop another time and search for it. Let me see. I'm gonna try this one. Whoa, it's 7.2. Never mind. Never mind. It's too dark. Greenberg. I mean, it's less. It's less. A little bit less. So 6.7, but at least it's a blonde one. One of these ones probably can go home with me. 6.3. Yeah, let's try the amber beer. It's one of my favorites as well. So, oh, here's some Norwegian beer. Damn. Beer flavored with vodka. Well, this one's for Harald Balder. Skål. And here you have also a big choice of olives.
This one is with a garlic, I think, inside. But do we need with the garlic inside? Anchovies.
Anchovies, paprika. Yeah, I think with anchovies are pretty good.
Because we will have lobster soup, always with anchovies.
Yep, sounds good.
Cheese.
Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Do we need bread for tomorrow, or are we gonna pick up the bread at the boulangerie, right?
Only crackers. Right. Crackers for the meaties.
Thingy, yeah. Sure, sure. Chocolates, cookies. Not a big fan of the sweets, honestly. Hey, look there, like this one. Oh no, it's soft though. It's all soft. I thought it's like cracker-like. I think it's only sweets over here. Well, I'm not a big fan of the sweets, so should probably keep an eye on those crackers then. Here's some cheese crackers. Two types of Emmental crackers. I think one probably is enough then. Are the most simple crackers. Do they feel whole? We take one from the back. And some rosette, which I imagine is something close to salami. Please don't kill me, people who know what rosette is. I got some ham and some meat put on the bread for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, okay.
Do you have everything else?
I got this one for tomorrow on the bread for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have cheese for tomorrow, and there was some more.
Cheese for tomorrow, no? Alright.
This is also for Christmas cheese. And then we have a monastery cheese, so we have 3 cheeses.
Alright.
Some cherry tomatoes.
Let's pick out some veggies in a minute, but I mean, like, the cheese options here is... Oh, here's great. Look, it's like raclette. You can melt. You can actually put this in a pot and melt.
Yes.
So we take it? Perfect. Taking the raclette home. I think that's maybe too much.
No? I like tomatoes.
Let's take the French ones and the...
Better explain me what is this for 10 euros.
Mini citron caviar. From the exotic country of Guatemala.
I like this salad.
Wow. Wow. We did a little shopping, as you saw, in the supermarket. Now we're back at our village. You can still see in the camera all these mountains that we're passing by today, and that's where we were in the morning over there, and that's actually the Faverges, so that's actually where we're staying. Yesterday I was under the impression that it was a different place, because there is a small crossing and then directly you go to another place. And yeah, so sorry a little bit for the dark images, but that's the best you can do with the GoPro. So you just put the ISO standard to the maximum, and then at least you can see something. Otherwise you can't see anything and it's completely dark. And now we are returning to our beautiful yurt up in a hill. We already see the one that is from our neighbors. The chimney is smoking, so we're gonna do the same. Well, there she is. No, you can't see almost anything, but whatever. We're just gonna put the stuff down here in our kitchen. This is our kitchen area. It's not very well illuminated yet. Now it is. Voila. This is our kitchen area where we keep our foods and supplies And
You should go for a wood.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Let me see, how much wood do we have? Not that much. Not that much.
Caesar, hello. We going up?
Hey guys. Hey, go. How are you? Yeah, good. Just came back. Caesar!
Caesar! Come! Caesar!
Up we go.
You little angry monster.
I mean, what's what? Okay, I see like the big pieces.
Yes.
Oh, here's this one.
Well, he said the wood is here, so we take the wood what we see.
I mean, maybe these logs.
Yeah, no, don't take from the top.
No, not from the bottom.
No, from the back, where is all the smaller pile.
This is heavy one, so this is gonna be a long burning one.
Not the flat one.
No, it's too long. Here, take this dildo looking one.
Thank you. Just perfect. Show me the wood.
Oh,
That's what we have, if you can see. You're again stuck in that snow.
I think everything that is on grill goes beautiful. Can maybe take a cutting. Well, this we're not gonna need anymore. So
We will go somewhere and we will
Plant it?
plant it in the woods for us.
all right, we'll plant it. We'll plant these potatoes then.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we can just take some of the small ones. What does Gordon Ramsay think of it? Gordon, let me know if you're watching. Maybe you learned something from me, maybe I learned something from you. Yeah, so, but yeah, whatever. Then we came back to Faverges, how you pronounce it? Faverges. So we came back over here, went to a little tour through the city, because we didn't see it, only passing by with the cars. It was also nice to see, especially the medieval street, the main street was very beautiful. We have prepared this beautiful schaaltje, on bottom of which we have butter, we have regular potatoes, we have some parts of the veggies from yesterday. That part we're not going to eat anymore. Then we have some, I think almost half a kilogram of some shrimpies, and all the like vegetarian sausage that we made just some like 20 minutes ago. And oh man, there's so much goodness on it. I mean, you don't really need to do anything, just put it on. And let's hope no dogs for hours are gonna come here. So this is the fact.